In this video, we'll discuss the concept of membrane potential. Membrane potential is the difference in electrical charge between the outside and the inside of the axon membrane. In this example, the difference in the electrical charge refers to the outside of the axon having more positive charge compared to the inside of the axon. In another situation, the difference in the electrical charge can also mean the inside of the axon have more positive charge compared to the outside of the axon. So, what causes this difference in the electrical charge across the membrane? The answer is because of different concentration of anions and cations in the inside or the outside of the axon. Most of the time, outside of the axon will have higher concentration of sodium ion and chloride ion compared to the inside of the axon. On the other hand, the inside of the axon will have higher concentration of potassium ion compared to the outside. This concentration gradient provides the potential energy for ions to move into or out of the axon depending on the concentration gradient. When the axon membrane becomes more permeable to either one of these ions, the movement of the positively charged ions will cause either side of the membrane to have more positive charges or less positive charges. Having less positive charge also being referred to as more negative. The movement of the charged ions thus create voltage that we call membrane potential. This measured voltage or membrane potential depends on the permeability of the membrane for the positively charged ions. This is why membrane potential has different types, depending on the measured voltage across the membrane, as the permeability of the axon membrane changes towards different types of cation. The resting potential is when the value of the membrane potential is minus 70 mV. Second, the threshold potential is when the membrane potential value is minus 55 mV. Third, extra potential is when the measured voltage of the membrane potential is plus 35 mV. The different voltage of membrane potential is recorded when the axon is transmitting or not transmitting electrical impulse. That's it for the concept of membrane potential.